Are you guys tired of always losing trades? You're in a trade and just hit your stop loss every single time. And do you want to be profitable soon? Guys, I'm going to show you these 3 amazing indicators you could apply in your trades where you could have more confluence in your trading and have more clarity. Usually when it comes to indicators, people use indicators as buy and sell signals. I don't want you to see indicators as only buy and sell signals. I want you to see indicators as an opportunity and something else you could put in your trading as a confluence in order for you to take the trade. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into these 3 amazing indicators, guys. All right, so our first indicator, guys, I use it all the time. For those who watch my videos a lot, you're gonna see this really often. It's called trading sessions. It shows you the 3 sessions of each day. So we have Tokyo, we have London, and New York. And if we go on indicators here, it's going to be this one right here. If we type in trading sessions, you're going to see this one. It's not made by anybody, just a preset kind of. And there it is, trading sessions. So you're just going to click on that. Boom, we have it on right here. So we got our Tokyo, we have our London session, and a New York. So basically what I use is I wait for these highs and lows in each of these markets here to be taken out. So let's look at London. Say for trading New York, what I want to look at is London highs and lows to get swept in the markets. So London session before New York, let's go ahead and replay it. Before New York opens, what are we looking for? Well, we're looking at highs and lows in the market in the previous session. We have some highs up here. We have these London highs here. We have London lows. We have these London highs right here. Where's price likely get drawn to? Well, let's go ahead and see. In the New York session now, since it opened, it's definitely going to go ahead and hit one of these highs and lows. Market opens, comes down here, takes out these lower time frame London lows. Boom, boom, right here, takes out those lows, and then gives us entry criteria to the upside, potentially based off order flow. Okay, price comes down, and eventually it has to take out the low, which it does here. So I like to use this indicator as highs and lows in the market for the previous session so that I can have confluence in my trading and in my trades where, okay, hit this high and low. This is called a liquidity sweep in the session. So I mark out the highs and lows in the session, which dictate me confluence to where price is likely to draw next when it comes to liquidity. So that's trading sessions. That's going to be your first indicator, guys. So for our next indicator, guys, we're looking at breaker blocks and signals. Of course, I don't like the signal part. Again, like I told you, when it comes to applying indicators in your trades, I want you to understand that just because you see one indicator does not mean it's a buy or sell scenario, right? I want you to apply this in your trading where it could have your strategy align with it and actually act as another confluence why you should enter the trades. As you can see, we highlighted the highs, we got the lows, which is our discount PD arrays. These are our areas here where price is drawn to. This kind of acts as liquidity here because we got these lows. Okay, it marks out the high first right here, and it marks out the breaker blocks. So I love to use breaker blocks in trading and in my trades. So what do we have here? Well, what does it tell us? Well, in our discount PD arrays, those act as kind of like our liquidity areas where price is drawn to in the markets. Price comes down, boom, sweeps this low, and we're into this PD array area. Okay, comes down into here, comes down in this PD array area, boom, bounces off right from it. Okay, well, what did it mark out here? Well, we have this breaker block right here. This candle is our breaker block. Price eventually has to retrace into this breaker block to have a continuation down as a rejection from this breaker block. You see this whole area is bearish. We're coming off bearish. Price has to react to some of these short-term highs, right? And also this breaker block. Let's mark out this area of our breaker block. Price has to retrace. Let's take out this liquidity high. Let's take price into this breaker block. Let's go ahead and see what happens. Price comes down low. Okay. We had a bullish breaker block, which actually closed above it. Use this as retest. Came up. Where's price drawn to? Well, remember that other breaker block. Price comes up. This is an entry model. Well, we swept this liquidity into this nice PD array here, which is our breaker block. So I'm going to go ahead and put my stop above these previous highs right here. When it comes to trading, guys, the wicks, could wick out of our PD arrays. It comes back to that little breaker block. Boom, retests the breaker block. Price is going to eventually has to come back down because of our order flow. Okay, what does price do now? Now look at this. We have another breaker block once again. So then we're still in the trade. We actually are in profit, right? Another breaker block. This is more confluence you could add in your trading. So what does price do? Breaker block comes up again, breaker block, boom. What does price likely do? It has to come back and take out these liquidity lows. And again, we have a discount PD array right here. Tells us price is pretty drawn to that area eventually. See? All right, everybody. So our last but not least indicator is order block finder here. As you can see, so basically, it's going to highlight and show you where the bearish and bullish order blocks are. And these are going to show and dictate where buyers and sellers are in the market to actually have a rejection or a bullish move off from. So as you can see, we have this bearish order block, price actually highlighted here. It gets highlighted, this bearish order block. It's going to highlight this area. Price eventually has to retrace to this area, right? When we have bearish order flow in an area after an uptrend, okay, price retraces back up to us to this area. Boom, we have our stops against this high, and we're kind of targeting lower liquidity, right? And how do you know where lower liquidity is? Well, again, we use our trading session right here. We have this a low, so we could act as this as a take profit, this low here's a take profit, this low is take profits. Again, it's all about building confluences in your trading, right? So when we have a bearish order block here, that gives us confirmation that we have bearish order flow because price came in here, seller stepped in, boom, continuation to the downside. Then we had, of course, this bullish order block down here, followed by a bearish order block, bounces off from that, boom. And as you can see, price has another bearish order block here. Let's see in this section, look at this, bullish order block, price comes back in, bounces off from it. Okay, hope you do enjoy this. This is a quick little video here. Hope you guys did enjoy these amazing 3 indicators. Feel free to use this as confluence in your trading. Again, this will help you in your trades and give you more clarity to actually why you should enter and why you should exit the trade. So with that being said, apply these in your trading to actually provide you confluence, not based off signals. Okay, with that being said, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Hit the like, click that thumbs up button, please. It helps me out a lot. Hit the subscribe button. Take care, guys. Have a great day. Trade on. Peace out.